In this video, we'll take a look at how to trigger events anytime somebody visits a specific page on your website. This feature is called Event URLs in your dashboard. To create a new event URL, you can go down to the overview page and scroll down to Event URLs. All you need to do to set up an event URL is add the page, choose the event from the drop-down list, and click on Add URL. So that's the most basic way to set up an event URL so that whenever anybody visits that specific URL, it's going to trigger the event every time the user visits that page. Now, let's take a look at an actual example using this website. On my website, this is the home page. Maybe I want to set up the projects page as a view content event. So anytime somebody visits projects, a view content event will be sent back to Meta, to my ads manager. To do that, I'd literally just put in projects, event, I'd select view content and click on add URL. Now, anytime anyone visits that URL, it's going to trigger a view content event to my ads manager. There's a couple of additional features here that I'd like to outline. So first of all, if you want to trigger an event on every page within a URL, let's say, for example, soundtrack.ie/products/product1. Let's say I have loads of these different pages, product 1, project 2, product 3. But rather than having to set up specific events for every single one of those pages, I can just select this. And if it starts with this URL, soundtrack.ie/products, this event will be triggered for anything that contains this in the URL. So that means anything inside it, this, any of those URLs will all trigger the event if just that is set up in the add URLs box. The next feature is extracting data from URL parameters. Let's take a look at a long URL that I have saved here. If we have a long URL that contains different URL parameters, like a user's email address or their phone number. For example, somebody might fill in a contact form on your website and the thank you page might contain like a huge long success URL that contains the user's, let's say, email address and phone number, stuff like that. PixelFlow can automatically extract that information from the URL. So I'm going to paste the entire URL in there, click on next, and now it lets us map every single part of the URL parameter to a specific parameter that can be sent off to Meta. For example, this part of the URL, we're assuming that it's going to be country, so that's extracted. You can change it to whatever you'd like, obviously, but generally speaking, most of the automated mapping should be correct. The next one, customer address city, so Bondi Beach, this will override the city and extract it. Email address, quantity, so you can go through every single one of them. Take the piece from the URL, it's going to give you an example, and then define what that parameter should be. And once we define it, it goes all the way up to the top and it's going to be added to the information that gets sent off to Meta. Now, as you can see, if we have two of the same one, we need to actually choose. So let's just click on none and it's going to ignore that. So once we click on confirm, it's going to show us this country is going to be derived from this specific part of the URL, city from this, and so on the whole way through. So that's how to set up a trigger for any event to Meta anytime a user visits a specific page on your website. And if you have dynamic information in your page URL, how to extract that information and send it along with the event too.